What's up, everybody? Garrett Grumley here with Duty to Train. Okay, so I took a little bit of like a hiatus last week. I'm just kind of like been all over the place. I have a ton of stuff going on recently, but I wanted to update you on what I'm going to be doing going forward. So Mondays are going to start being Monday motivation, and what that's going to entail is real life scenarios, real videos. I found this really great YouTube channel, so I'm just going to kind of go through his videos and then take the best of what I think everyday gun owners should watch, because it's just he has so many videos, but he's really good at breaking him down, going over the legal aspects of it. So we're just going to go over that together, listen to what he has to say. I'm not an expert in self-defense situations. I am really good at shooting a pistol, but when it comes to things I don't know, I'm just going to be honest about that and say that there are definitely people who are far better than me, and I am not the best at anything. People seldom are. And so when I find somebody who is far more knowledgeable than myself, I'm going to utilize that, and I'm not going to have an ego, because that's something that's stupid. So I found a really great guy. Mondays are going to start being Monday motivations. Tuesdays are going to be research. So I'm just going to go over research. It's going to be a little bit long. So Tuesdays and Thursdays are going to be research, and those are going to take quite a while, and they can be really boring. But in order so people kind of get the value out of them without having to go through all those super long videos with me, I'm going to, on Fridays, do weekly research recap. And so what that's going to allow you to do, I'm going to take like the best parts of different things that I learn and different snippets of different videos that maybe I analyze or stuff like that. And I'm going to just kind of compress it all down to like maybe like a 10-minute video and say, we learned this from this video, this from this video. This is where the founders got this is where the founders got this, and this is what we went over this week. So again, Mondays are going to be Monday motivation. So real videos, so that you can get a feel for what it's like to be in these real life situations. Because and when I say real videos, I mean people who, they're real life videos of people using, self-defense in real life. And it's not always with a gun. That's definitely where I'm going to start out. But this guy goes over all sorts of videos with, like martial arts and stuff like that. But I'm going to be focusing on the firearms aspect of his channel. So again, Monday is going to be Monday motivation, real life videos. Tuesdays and Thursdays are going to be research. And then Fridays are going to be the weekly research recap. So if you don't want to go through like the hour-and-a-half video with me going over all the boring stuff of the Second Amendment, I'm going to recap everything that I learned that week, take the best parts. And I think that it'll really help me as well, kind of condense everything down. And really, if you've never taught something like complex before to people who have no idea what you're talking about, it's actually a really good teaching or study tool, I guess you could say. Breaking stuff down so that anybody can understand, and condensing it and taking a bunch of information and trying to figure out what the best information is, and then presenting that to an audience, is actually a really good study tool. And so it's not only going to help you, but I think it's going to help me really analyze what I went over that week, so that going forward, I kind of remember the best parts of that week's research. So yeah, Tuesday, Thursday research, Friday is research recap. Wednesdays are going to be Gold Nugget Wednesdays. I don't know, maybe I can come up with a better name, but that's just going to be my training tip for the week. So, I'm going to go over all sorts of things, everything under the sun. I'm not going to hold anything back. I don't really know what I mean by that. Like, I'm not going to hold anything back. What I just mean is, one of the things, and I'm going to be pretty honest about this as well, when it comes to my program videos, if you want to go and do the research yourself, all of the information is there. I am not presenting any new information that is not online, right? If you want to learn how to grip a pistol, there are 4 million videos on YouTube about how to properly grip a pistol. The problem is everybody has a different way of doing it. You never know if you're getting good information. And after you do the grip video, you don't really know how to proceed, how to progress, what's the next best thing to do. And so that is where my program comes in. What you're paying for really is the convenience of not having to hunt around YouTube and find all these different things. You can literally just press play, and for 15 minutes, I just tell you what you need to do. And then after that, I say, okay, now we're going to move on to this aspect, and then we're going to build and build. And I like to compare it to coding, because if you wanted to learn how to code, all the information is probably online, right? You could probably figure out how to code online if you wanted to. If you really spent the time doing the research, looking at the videos, you could probably figure out how to code, right? Just like you could probably figure out how to speak French, but people pay for Rosetta Stone because it's like, okay, this is how you learn French, right? There's no guessing. There's no, oh, maybe I should do it this way. What's like the next grammar aspect I need to learn that's the best thing for beginners to learn, right? It's just do it in this order and you'll become a good French, speaker. And it's the same thing with firearms training. So that's a big long tangent, but with these Gold Nugget Wednesdays, I'm not going to hold anything back. I am intentionally, and I'll be honest with this as well, I'm not going to put them in perfect chronological order so that you can just watch every Gold Nugget Wednesday and then know exactly what to do. I am going to mix them up. And the reason I'm going to do that is because if I do them in chronological order, you won't have to pay for my course. And that would defy the whole purpose of me going into business. So I'm just going to kind of like take a bunch of random stuff, and some of it will be advanced, some of it will be beginner stuff. And if you want to hunt around my YouTube channel and figure out what you think is the next best thing to do, you don't have to pay for my course. But they're going to be kind of short videos. It's only going to come out once a week. And I just want to be upfront with people. I'm not trying to hide anything that I'm doing. I feel like too many companies nowadays, they say they're going to do one thing and then they don't do it and they're not being honest. Like this, I'll be super straight up and honest with people about the way I'm going to do my business and the way I'm going to run my business. And yeah, so I'm going to put, I don't know, after 5, 6, 7, 8 years, I'll probably have all the information on my YouTube channel. It'll be there for free. But instead of hunting around for all that, you can just pay $99 and I'll just give it to you. So that's really where my course comes in. I was actually going to do the Monday motivational video right now, but this is kind of getting longer and I want to keep these videos a little bit shorter. So the last thing I want to show you is what I've been up to, and this is pretty sick. So look at my studio. So you kind of, if you didn't follow me from the beginning, maybe you don't know exactly where I started, but this is my studio. Got my camera. That's a mic stand right there. Got my softbox. Those lights over there are just for guests. I got these little lights right here that kind of just like do some color, which just makes it a little bit fun. I got another softbox right here, and this kind of helps like with the shadows and stuff in the background. And then I just got all my stuff on the floor. So this is my studio as of now. I'm going to end up basically wallpapering this entire wall right here. So this is like where, I'm sitting right there. I'm going to wallpaper this whole thing with kind of like a grayish wood wallpaper look. And I think I'm going to put like some plants. I'm going to put like an American flag, not like the whole thing, but I have one from my uncle that's, folded up from when he passed away. And I'm going to hang that on the wall. Yeah, put up some books. So yeah, this is my studio, and I got new shirts. Sick. I have like 10 more coming or so. So I have about 18 shirts. So in every single one of my training videos, I'll be able to wear a different shirt, which I think is super cool. And this is a little bit of a teaser, but I have this sick last shirt. I think it's totally appropriate. It was actually my wife's idea to kind of make the joke out of it. But for my very last video, once I come out with my product, in the very last video, I'm going to wear a very unique shirt, and it's for a very specific reason. And so it is a polo shirt, right? But it's not like just a crazy random shirt. It has a very specific design, and it's for a very specific reason. I'm super stoked about it. So anyway, yeah, I'm like absolutely stoked right now. So until next time, stay safe, live free, and I'll talk to you later. See ya.